G'day guys, and welcome to the end of our little video clip. Got to appreciate if you've sat through our last few videos of our bike rides through Canada and to Yellowstone. To appreciate anybody that's actually sat and watched it. I do apologise for the music. It's my first time putting up videos, so absolutely no idea what I was doing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, just a quick little video to finish up about how we found it, how the Eaglerider experience was. Big thank you to Jacob and Mike who look after us on the tour. Absolutely fantastic. The boys did extremely well and made it a ton of fun. So but yeah, the whole experience is great for anybody ever thinking about doing a motorbike ride over in the States and you haven't got the time to go and do things or organise the stuff yourself. Eaglerider do a pretty good job. So but yeah, so the biggest thing is we come back to that ultimate question of from Paula of would she do the bike ride again. So so I think we need to try and find her and we'll ask the question. So what we've got now, everybody, is our special guest Paula. Hang on, you got to come a bit closer to me. Don't back away now, you can't hide in the motorbike. So I suppose, and look, we've got a video from Steve coming up as well and his thoughts, but we've got to ask Paul the question.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
You'd do it again? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What were your highlights of the trip?
All of it. It was wonderful.
Well, that doesn't break down too much, but you actually had a good time.
Yeah.
How's the average fatigue factor after each day?
Oh, it's totally stuffed.
Don't have to be honest. No, actually, it's just full of beans at the end of every day. So, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. You enjoyed yourself. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. How'd you find the bikes? Pretty good, comfortable.
It's like a lounge chair.
Big lounge chair. Excellent. So there you go, guys. That's from Paula. We hadn't done too many big bike rides before, so this is a good experience for us. And yeah, so I had a blast. So definitely do it again. So guess what? I better save some more money, book another one. All right, well, go to the next one. All right, so Paul has left me again, so I'm back. So I'll play a little clip from Steve on his thoughts about the tour as well. And yeah, some good feedback because Steve and Karen were, you know, big highlights on a lot of our filming, especially when we were leaving out of Banff that day. It was a fantastic day. Sun was out, the mountains looked fantastic, and having to pull alongside of them and catch them in the locomotion move, so absolutely awesome. So I'll let you go, Steve. You have a bit of a say. So this is a real rough, typical podcast. There you go. I've got all that right, didn't I? So there's no second takes with this one. So I've got to really ask the question, and you might turn around here and you'll see some other stars of the whole show that we did. So we've got to thank you very much for watching the whole videos if you've done it. You've done a bit job, silly, mate, if you have. So yeah. But let's say ask everybody, would you do the ride again, or what would you recommend?
I'd do it again.
I would do the ride again. I'd probably look at doing a self-guided tour this time. Some of the places we went to was sort of a bit rushed, but all in all, the trip was a great trip. Met some nice people from different countries all over the world. The best part of the ride, I reckon, was going to the Sun Road and Beartooth Pass, and we can't forget that encounter with the Bison in Yellowstone. That was magic. Yeah, so that was a fantastic trip.
Excellent, good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see how that works out. I'll let you all know. All right, excellent. We're back. Thank you, Steve. So here's my thoughts on the whole tour. Absolutely brilliant. Anybody, if you didn't want to organise the bike ride yourself and go through all that, booking your accommodation, hiring the bike and everything else, Eaglerider is definitely one of the ways to go and do it. You know, the whole trip from day one, when we left Seattle, you know, the usual traffic, it was hot, crappy. But as soon as you got out on that open road and you started to go up, and then we started going through the mountains there. And that first stop at Washington Pass, what a blast. It was just, you know, clear skies, absolutely awesome. You're going up through the mountain roads there, it was just you couldn't start a better way. And then obviously after a long day's ride and coming into Winthrop there, what a fantastic little town for your first stop. You know, rooms on the little creek front there, and you just wander up the town. Absolutely brilliant little place. So I'd love to go back there again and stay again. But yeah, from there, and just the experience just kept on getting better. You know, you do the long ride the next couple of days and you get up to Jasper, and then you come down the Icefield Parkway. And like anything when you go away, you know, the weather's potluck on how you go. You know, we had a bit of overcast skies coming down the parkway, but it still didn't take away from the scenery and the backdrop of that road, what it is. You know, we've travelled it before and it's been bright blue skies and everything else, and yeah, that whole thing stands out better. But yeah, just doing it on a bike, it was, how you put it, one of those bucket list things that we, as soon as Stephen Carey mentioned about doing this ride, we just said, man, got to do it. Got to ride a bike. We'd seen people do it before. We said, well, hey, that's us. We've got to do it. So that's when we booked bloody COVID and mucked things up, of course, but the first time. But yeah, we got back there and absolutely awesome. And hey, a bucket list. Got to see a bear on the Icefield Parkway. Oh my God, pulling up with that guardrail there, and you could see the peel, everything going on. And then the big bugger just popping up right beside us, like, holy doilies, man, absolutely awesome. What a buzz. So yeah, another good experience. And then of course you go down the rest of the parkway, the poor old bike rider that fell off in front of us, poor bugger. Hopefully he's all right. So definitely scraped himself up a bit and bruised himself. So, but yeah, hopefully he's doing all right. So, but yeah, off to Banff, and then, you know, Banff's a beautiful city. Always good, you know, obviously Lake Louise, dropping in there and all the rest of it. So yeah, you're getting to see a lot of stuff, a lot of, you know, Pato Lake as well. So yeah, absolutely, you know, fantastic day, and you know, it's all bucket list stuff, I can tell you. But yeah, Banff, heading out of Banff, as I said, a beautiful day. You know, it's hard to, the scenery that you see on this bike ride is just absolutely incredible. And if we thought Washington Pass and Icefield Parkway was good, man, we were just warming up. You know, as we've got further down the road, you know, I'll try not to babble on too much. But yeah, obviously we head down towards Waterton Lakes after Banff, and then you start to see like Glacier National Park in the background there over the lake and everything. Waterton was absolutely brilliant little place as well. Fantastic nights to stay there. And then next day heading out. Obviously Glacier National Park was a nervous one for us, because good old US National Parks brought in their timed entrance schemes. So to get into the park, unless if you didn't get the tickets, well, you don't get to go through there. So, but we did find out if you, I think it's before 7 o'clock in the morning or after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you can get entry. So we're lucky. We end up going over to West Glacier there, and we parked up for a while, and then we did the run up to the Glacier National Park, and absolutely, man, one of the best rides, most scenic rides I've ever done. It was, you know, it's not a quick ride, it's just a cruise ride up and taking the views. It was just, man, I hope the other guys and every other tour get to do the same thing, because it was just, once again, you know, another tick on the bucket list, because it's one of those roads you want to ride, especially when you come from Australia. You want to make the most of it when you get over there. So, you know, and then from there, we headed off further south, obviously heading down towards Yellowstone and you know, the Red Lodge and stuff like that. And our ride was not long after that had the flooding in Yellowstone. So we were, you know, we were on edge. Are we going to ride the Beartooth Pass? We're getting to get out of Red Lodge to go to Cody. That road out Red Lodge was cut off after the flooding. So basically I think it was about a day before we got to Red Lodge, the highway got opened up again to do the Beartooth Pass. And once again, you know, it lived up to its reputation. Absolutely brilliant bit of road. We had the fantastic weather again. You know, you're right over top of the mountain. It's just, you can see why it's on the, you know, the top 10 list of American roads to do. It was absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. So my good old GoPro, it's working now, thankfully. But yeah, it screwed up on the day, or I screwed up, one of the two. So Lordy knows. Like I said, I'm an amateur. I've got no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll put it down the GoPro. There you go. So yeah, Beartooth, and then of course you come over Beartooth Pass, then you come down, then you take the Indian Joseph Highway, I think it is, into Cody. Man, another fantastic bit of road. Yeah, those 2 roads in that 2 day, absolutely fantastic. So great bike riding roads. Looks like a lot of the roads in the States. They are good roads. Too bad in Australia they don't look after our roads as good, full of potholes and crap. So yeah, so get over the States and get on the bikes and enjoy it. So, and then of course Cody, had a rest day in Cody, and then from Cody we head on into Yellowstone National Park. You know, once again, you're heading there hoping you're going to see some wildlife and stuff like that, but holy doilies, I can tell you, forget old Faithful and all the rest of it, once you get in the middle of those bison in the road, or the buffalo, whatever you want to call them, and you get them walking on the side of you, it is an unbelievable feeling, especially when you're sitting on a bike and you're not protected, and to have them walking past so close to you, and the grunting noises out of them and all the rest of it. It was just, you know, it was exhilarating. It was absolutely fantastic. It was one of those great moments, you know, on any trip. So we'd the whole list, you know, Waterton Pass, Icefield Parkway, Glacier National Park, Beartooth Pass, everything was just stacking up. Yellowstone, and then the Bison going either side. It was just, yeah, you can't, it's incredible, yeah. But then, of course, then we got further into the park after seeing the stopping at artist points for the waterfall and so forth. And as we got further around the mountains there and stuff like that, and then we run across that bison that was just on the side of the road. And those couple of boys went past it, decided to turn and chased and then stand in the middle of the road. Oh my God, what an experience that was. We had no idea what that bugger was going to do. He was huffing and puffing and carrying on, and oh, you know, they come out all good. It was a good video, a good experience, but I'll tell you what, it could have gone the other way as well. So yeah, so it was an absolute blast. So yeah, some great memories coming out of that, I can tell you. So you know, and then from there, obviously stop at West Yellowstone there, and then you come out the next day and you're going past the geyser fields and stuff like that, and you go and see Old Faithful, which was awesome. So, you know, once again, another good day. And then you think, okay, yeah, we've seen Old Faithful, we head on down the road towards Jackson, or Jackson's Holes, whatever it is, and you come across the Grand Tetons. And once again, we were blessed, you know, we had a bit of overcast skies coming out of West Yellowstone and stuff like that. The skies cleared, blue skies, sunshine, and as you approach those Tetons, it was just, yeah, once again, but just another tick on the bucket list on the whole ride that we did. It was absolutely awesome. So yeah, hopefully it comes through on the videos, because I can tell you it was, yeah, as you ride up close to them and stuff like that, they are, you know, another awesome set of mountains and stuff like that. Here in Australia, man, we don't have this sort of stuff. So you know, when we come across it, you know, the landscape and the scenery and stuff like that, we soak it up. It's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, from there, Jackson, then of course then you sort of go down those last few days as you head into Ogden and into Salt Lake City for the final. Obviously, they looked after us at Salt Lake City, a good farewell dinner. Failed to take enough pictures, of course. So, but that's all amateur stuff, you know. Weren't prepared to do a video like this sort of thing. So, you know, anybody that loves doing a bit of shopping while you're on the bikes and stuff like that, you've got ample stops, you know, like they've got all Harley Davidson shops and stuff like that. You know, you got to get your mementos, Beartooth Pass, you know, you got to have that sort of stuff. You know, your t-shirts and collections. You'll stop at all your different shops. This one was old Beartooth Pass as well, up the top of the world shop there. You know, Banff and all the rest of it. You know, the Harley shop at Banff, all this sort of stuff. Man, I've got t-shirts galore here. I think the whole trip, I think there's about 10 possible Harley sort of stuff, but yeah, I think Steve and I bought about 17 t-shirts back from our trip away, so we had to create more room in the bag. So so my personal recommendation, okay, like anybody, if you got the time and the patience, especially coming from Australia, going over there, if you want to plan your trip and stuff like that and do it all yourself, Eaglerider I think would be a good company to hire your bike from. Just like everybody, just make sure you take out all your insurance and stuff like that. That's, it's, I think, pretty important over there in the States or anywhere you go. So, but yeah, from there, Eaglerider, not a problem. If you want to just go on where you just go over there, you jump on your bikes, you ride, your bags are brought along. Old Jacob in the van coming behind. So Mike's out in front and leading, so we just follow Mike and stuff like that. Quick little tip, have a chat with them and find out when the good roads are coming up. If you like to take on the twisties and stuff like that, just get the heads up when you're going to head into some. That way you get to the front of the pack. So and then you get to enjoy it. So yeah, but yeah, you know, Jacob's there with your bags. Whenever you stop and stuff like that, he's always got water available, so you can always stay refreshed and things like that. But yeah, you just basically, of a morning, you get your bag out, you help Jacob get in the car or wherever your van driver is, and then man, you're just on your bike, following Mike, you know, and stop at the fuel stations, get filled up, get your lunches and do whatever. You just get to chill out and enjoy it. You don't have to worry and stress about where you're going to stay for the night and all the rest. It's all done. Everything's all, you know, just cruisy as. So, yep, would I recommend doing an Eaglerider tour? My oath I would. So yeah, absolute blast, fantastic crew, good times, and yeah. So what could I say? So I suppose in trying to wrap it all up now, is would we do an Eaglerider tour again? And I dare say the message would have to be yes, we would. We found it really good, enjoyable, and I think we're going to book another tour actually. I think it's called the Bikes, Beers and Boob Tour. I think it goes out of New Orleans or something like that. So, oh, hang on, I just got some interference in the background. Sorry about that, folks. It's not the Bikes, Beers and Boobs Tours. It's the Beer Bikes. No, sorry about that. It's the, what is it? The Blue Ridge Blues and Barbecue Tour. The Triple B Tour. Leaves from New Orleans, goes up to Washington. Takes on the roads like Natchez, the Tail of the Dragon, 129, and of course over the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is another, you know, popular road over there in the States. So yeah, if you want to follow that, you know, what do they always say on these videos? Hit the subscribe button and follow, and hopefully I'll do a better job on the videos and maybe some better music along the way. So like I said, it's all fresh. This has all been taken on one take, so hopefully it all works out. So enjoy, guys, and yeah, besides bike rides, hey, look out, there might be some other adventures on the way as well. So might even take you through an Amazon jungle or something like that. So all right, be good. Hey, hope you enjoyed, and hope you stick around for some more. Catch up.